So formula mass. Formula mass, also sometimes called molecular mass, is the mass of a molecule or the mass of a formula unit. Remember, we said that ionic compounds don't actually have molecules. And so this formula mass is the mass of one formula's worth of that compound. So it's just the sum of the atomic masses for all the atoms that are in the chemical formula. So you take however many atoms of the first element there are, and you multiply that times the mass of each of those atoms. And you add that to the number of the second element atoms times its mass. Okay, so basically it's just adding it up. It's really like if you had a box of bowling balls, right? A big crate of bowling balls. How would you figure out the mass of the box if you knew the number of balls? Well, you'd take the number of 10-pound balls and multiply by 10 pounds, and the number of 12-pound balls and multiply by 12 pounds, and then you'd add all those together and you'd get the mass of balls in the box. That's all we're doing here. So we're taking the mass of each of the atoms and we're adding them all up. So let's do an example. Calculate the formula mass of dinitrogen monoxide, N2O, which is also called laughing gas. So we're given the formula here. We know from the formula that each molecule of this has 2 nitrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom, right? On the periodic table, under the element symbols are the average atomic masses in atomic mass units for each of the elements. And so we can look at the periodic table and see that a nitrogen atom weighs 14.01 atomic mass units. So if we have 2 nitrogen atoms, then we take 2 times the mass of a nitrogen atom, and that'll give us the mass from nitrogen. And then there's 1 oxygen. You obviously don't have to multiply by 1, but I'll just try to be consistent here. Each oxygen atom weighs 16.00 atomic mass units. And so we add that up, and we come up with, stupid stylus, 44.02. Did I do that math right? So 1 molecule of this compound weighs 44.02 atomic mass units. Any questions?